All right, everybody, welcome back. Get ready, because today we are diving deep into the world of software development.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically, there's this new tool that's got everybody talking. It's called DeepSeek-Coder-V2.
DeepSeek-Coder-V2.
We've got excerpts from their documentation,
Hmm.
and let me tell you, this thing is making some pretty big promises.
Yeah.
Faster coding, cheaper projects, and get this, they're saying it could make building software possible for, well, just about anyone.
Wow. That's a bold claim,
Mhm.
making software development accessible to the masses.
Right. It sounds almost too good to be true, but that's what we're here to figure out.
Absolutely. Let's break it down.
So first things first, what exactly is this DeepSeek-Coder-V2?
Okay, so think of it this way.
Okay.
Coding languages, right? They're like the tools in a workshop. You got your hammer, your screwdriver.
I'm with you.
DeepSeek-Coder-V2, it's the workbench itself, making those tools work better, smoother, together.
I see.
It's not replacing the tools, it's enhancing them.
Interesting. So it's not about learning a whole new language. It's about making the ones we already have way more powerful.
Exactly. And it's really interesting?
What's that?
They're comparing DeepSeek-Coder-V2 to some big names out there, like GPT-4 Turbo and Claude 3.
Oh, wow. Those are some heavy hitters.
Right. But they're saying DeepSeek-Coder-V2 has a key difference. It's open source.
Okay, so for those of us who aren't programmers, break that down for us. What's the big advantage of open source?
Sure. Open source means that the code, the blueprint of the software, is out there for everyone to see, use, change, even share.
So it's like a community project everyone can pitch in.
Precisely. That transparency has a bunch of benefits. First off, collaboration goes through the roof. People from all over can work together, spot problems, find solutions, make it better, faster.
So it's like constantly evolving.
Exactly. And that also helps keep costs down. You don't have a big corporation controlling everything. It's a community effort.
That makes a lot of sense, especially for something as complex as software development.
Right. And another thing that caught my eye?
Lay it on me.
They're claiming DeepSeek-Coder-V2 supports, get this, 338 programming languages.
Whoa, 338. That's mind-boggling.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the significance of that, really?
Think about it like this. It's like having a universal translator, but for the coding world.
Oh, I like that analogy.
Developers aren't limited by what languages they know anymore. It can even bridge the gaps between different tech stacks.
So like better integration between web development and mobile apps.
Exactly. The possibilities are pretty much endless.
Wow, that's impressive. Okay, got to ask about this, though, because it sounds super technical.
Uh-oh, what's that?
They keep mentioning this 128K token context window. What in the world does that even mean?
All right, imagine you're reading a book, but you can only see one page at a time. It'd be hard to follow the story, right?
Yeah, you'd miss the big picture.
Right. That's kind of how older code generation models work. They have a limited view, but DeepSeek-Coder-V2, with its 128K token context window, it's got a photographic memory for code.
Ah, so the bigger the window, the smarter the tool.
You got it. It can see more of the code, understand it better, and produce more accurate, sophisticated results.
Okay, that makes sense. So they're not just taking this one-size-fits-all approach then. Because they mentioned different versions like light, base, instruct.
Good catch. They're trying to make this power accessible to everyone, no matter their needs or resources.
So whether you're a lone developer working on a passion project or a huge company with complex coding needs, there's a version for you.
Exactly. It's all about democratizing access to this powerful technology.
Okay, so we've talked about what it is and how it works, but let's get down to brass tacks. How does DeepSeek-Coder-V2 actually help people? What are the real-world benefits?
All right, picture this. You're a developer, right? And you're spending hours, days, even weeks on these repetitive, tedious coding tasks.
Ugh, I can imagine. Not the most exciting part of the job.
Right. But with DeepSeek-Coder-V2, it's like having this super efficient coding assistant who takes care of all that grunt work, freeing you up to focus on the creative, problem-solving stuff.
So a massive productivity boost.
Absolutely. And you know what that means.
Happier developers.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But also, think about the financial side. Less time coding means faster project completion, which translates to lower costs.
Okay, so we've got increased speed, reduced costs. What else?
This is a big one. It actually improves the quality of the code itself.
Really?
It's like having an expert coder double-checking your work, catching those tiny errors we all miss, suggesting better, more efficient solutions.
So it's not just about doing things faster, it's about doing them better.
Right. And one of the most exciting things for me is how this could democratize access to technology.
What do you mean by that?
Imagine individuals, small startups, nonprofits who maybe couldn't afford this level of sophistication before.
Yeah, it's usually the big players who have access to the cutting-edge stuff.
Exactly. But with DeepSeek-Coder V2, that barrier is lowered. Suddenly, they have this powerful tool at their fingertips. Who knows what incredible solutions they'll come up with?
That's a really inspiring thought. It's not just about making coding easier. It's about empowering more people to build new things.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
This DeepSeek-Coder V2, it really does seem like it could live up to the hype.
Yeah, it's got me pretty excited, to be honest.
Me too. What are you most looking forward to seeing with this, as it develops?
I'm really curious to see what the open source community does with it, how they push the boundaries, what kind of innovative applications they come up with.
Yeah, the possibilities really do seem endless.
And that's the beauty of open source. It's constantly evolving, growing. Who knows what we'll see in the next few years, even months.
Well, I'm definitely adding DeepSeek-Coder V2 to my must-explore list. This has been a fascinating deep dive.
Agreed.
And for anyone listening, if you're even a little bit curious about the future of tech, I highly recommend checking it out.
It's a game changer for sure.
This is a glimpse into how AI is shaping the way we build the world, and it's just the beginning.
Absolutely. The future is looking pretty exciting.
It sure is. All right, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.
See you next time.
We'll catch you in the next one.